If someone knows exactly how to push your buttons, what if the smartest move isn't fighting back, but becoming so boring they give up? Sounds weird, right? Most people think the way to deal with toxic people is to argue harder, explain themselves better, or finally come up with that perfect comeback in the shower 3 hours later. Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the twist. Every reaction you give can actually feed the drama. That's where something called the gray rock method comes in. The name sounds kind of boring, and that's the whole point. Imagine you're walking down a hiking trail. You pass hundreds of gray rocks without noticing a single one. They're not exciting. They don't grab your attention. You just keep walking. That's exactly how you want a manipulative person to see you. Instead of giving them emotional reactions, long explanations, or juicy arguments, you become as interesting as, well, a rock. Let's say a coworker keeps trying to start office drama. They walk up and say, "Did you hear what Sarah said about you?" Normally, you'd probably ask, "Wait, what did she say?" Boom, you're hooked. But with the gray rock method, you shrug and say, "Not really." That's it. No fishing for details. No gossip. No emotional fuel. It's like trying to start a campfire with soaking wet wood. Or maybe you have a family member who loves pushing your buttons during every holiday dinner. They throw out a comment like, "Wow, you're still doing that job?" Instead of defending your entire life story, you simply say, "Yep." Then you take another bite of mashed potatoes. Conversation over. Here's why this works. A lot of manipulative people aren't looking for a conversation. They're looking for a reaction. Think of it like internet trolls. The second people start arguing in the comments, they stick around even longer. No replies? They usually move on to someone else. People who thrive on conflict work the same way. When they stop getting entertainment from you, they often lose interest. Now, this doesn't mean becoming cold to everyone. Don't start acting like a robot with your friends or ghosting people who actually care about you. The gray rock method isn't for healthy relationships. It's a tool for dealing with people who constantly drain your energy, manipulate you, or create unnecessary drama. And here's the part most people get wrong. Being boring doesn't mean being rude. You stay polite. You answer basic questions. You keep your tone calm. You just don't hand over your emotions on a silver platter. For example, "How was your weekend?" "It was good." "What did you do?" "Just relaxed." Simple, short, done. No extra details for someone who's clearly digging for information. Think about customer service workers. Someone starts yelling over something ridiculous. The employee doesn't usually yell back. They stay calm. They keep responses short. Because the second emotions take over, the situation gets even messier. Same idea. Now, here's something important. The gray rock method isn't magic. Some toxic people might actually try harder at first because they're confused. It's kind of like when your phone stops connecting to Wi-Fi. You refresh it a couple times before giving up. Manipulative people sometimes do the same thing. They'll test whether they can still get a reaction. Stay consistent. Eventually, many realize the game isn't fun anymore. And let's be honest, how many times have you wasted an entire day replaying an argument in your head? You think of better comebacks while brushing your teeth. You replay every sentence. Meanwhile, the other person is probably binge-watching Netflix without a care in the world. That's exhausting. The gray rock method helps protect something way more valuable than winning an argument. Your peace. Because not every fight deserves your energy. Not every text needs a response. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Sometimes the biggest power move isn't proving someone wrong. It's refusing to play their game in the first place. Remember, you don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. Sometimes, being the most boring person in the room is actually the smartest person in the room. And that's a rock-solid strategy.